today Montreal Rocks is speaking with Billy Raffoul, who's from Leamington, Ontario.
That is correct.
Okay, so I read or I heard somewhere that you're 5 years ago you had said that you want to be in a different city every single day. Do you remember saying that?
You do? I take it back. No.
After today, Montreal traffic?
Yes. No. I hope the van is still out there when I go back out to the street.
You won a SOCAN Award for a song, didn't you?
Yeah, last year for Songwriting Prize for Western Skies. Yeah.
Chris Isaac has a song called Western Skies. Do you know that song?
I don't know it, but that checks out to me.
Are you a fan of Chris Isaac?
You know, I've heard a couple of the really big ones, but I've never really dove into his stuff.
Okay, he hasn't recorded anything in a long time. Yeah, so I sort of also read that you're a bit of a Springsteen fan.
I'm a big
Springsteen fan
for sure.
So yeah, I just watched your last video for Let's Get High. Can we get high?
We could get high.
We could get high.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun video.
It's a new title for me too. The song was called Prime Minister for a few years, and then we last minute switched.
Because there's a line in the song about Prime Minister. So it's kind of a song about a high school.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did you skip a lot of high school when you were a student?
I probably like to think I skipped more than I actually did.
Yeah.
Trying to be badass. But I was definitely after.
Okay. And so you released 2 albums in the last couple of years?
Yeah, 2 officially, and then a third one just on YouTube, just for fun.
Oh.
We didn't want to put on streaming services, but there's a third one. Yeah. That's the one that Western Skies is on.
So are you living in Nashville, or are you just moved to Nashville? Or?
I've had a place in Nashville for 8 years. My girlfriend and I have a house in Toronto as well. But
okay.
So
you left Leamington.
Yes.
I
left Leamington in 2014.
I didn't know anything about Leamington. What is it like?
Famous for being the tomato capital of Canada.
Really?
Yes. We had a Heinz plant there for a long time. Yeah. Now it's hybrid. Yeah. Small farm town. I had a really big family, so we know everyone in town, or are related to everybody in town.
Okay. And your father's a musician?
Yeah.
And how, early childhood memories of watching your dad perform?
And my brother's a musician too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Does he sing?
He does. He writes and plays piano and puts out his own music. He's kind of like a better version of me. And we actually have a song out today together that we wrote together.
Is he going to perform with you?
He's not, no, but we released the song today that we wrote together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it yet.
It's called I Wish You Were Here.
Aw. Your songs are very sentimental and very, I don't know you, but I like the better, so I now have to look at my notes, apologies. Better, yeah. That I want to build you up, and it appears that you write kind of really from the heart, like you're, yeah. What else can I say?
They're either really silly or really sentimental.
Well, except for We Could Get High, maybe that's not so much about the heart, but still.
I don't never try to do it exactly the same voice.
I might say this to JJ later if I get a chance, but I was listening to a lot of your music, and then I was listening to a lot of JJ's music, which is very different. And then you sang together as well. You did a project with 3
Born
songs,
to Die.
Born to Die, and your energy together, your chemistry and whatnot was really great. I'm just wondering, so your styles are so different. And then I was listening to music, and I said, men are always writing songs about taking care of women and how much they love women. And then women are always writing songs about leaving men and being pissed off at men. What's your take on that?
Oh, geez. I can see it,
contrast, right?
Well, generally men are shit. I think that's the, I think that's it.
because I can't think of any songs where women are like, I want to take care of you and I want to repair whatever. You know, it's usually like I'm packing my bags and I'm getting the hell out of here.
Yeah, I think
No?
most of the time that's the move. Yeah.
I don't think I really thought of it until I put both of your music side by side and did a little comparison. Just it happened that way, you know.
That's a funny,
Analogy.
yeah, case study between two catalogs.
But you started writing your own lyrics when you were really young, right?
Yeah, I was like 12, 13 probably when I started putting full songs together.
But like at 12, 13, like what were your topics? I mean,
I know, it's kind of, of course, yeah, it's whatever. It's the same reason everybody starts playing guitar or, writing songs.
To get girlfriend?
Yeah.
Did it work?
No.
No. My son plays guitar and he's always, I'm not going to get into it, kill me, but.
Gateway, no. It's, no, I'm just cheating. I feel like that is a lot of the reason why people get into it.
So, who inspires you? Like you said, Springsteen.
Yeah, I grew up listening to my dad play and sing a lot of like classic songs by legendary artists. I've always gotten his filter on his take on these classic songs and artists, and so it was already kind of a little bit different by the time it got to me. Right, growing up hearing my dad's versions of all these songs, so.
You mean like classic rock?
Yeah, like my dad would I mean, so many legendary voices that he would do, and whether it was Paul Rogers, Roger Daltrey, or even John Lennon, Otis Redding. My dad would cover these songs, make them slightly his own, but also honor the artist. So that gave me like a unique voice I was hearing, but then also a little bit of rock history at the same time. So.
Did you read the Springsteen, an autobiography?
I have not, no.
Okay, I don't know if you'll have to read, but it's really, really well written.
Yeah.
And it's a really good, and he wrote it. I was really amazed. Like it wasn't a ghostwriter.
No, I know what you mean.
The reason why I'm asking is that I didn't know this until I read the book, but Bruce was not a singer, he was a guitar player.
Yeah.
And all the bands he had, all the singers kept ditching, or they would quit or whatever. And a few times he got really stuck, so he decided to sing.
It's funny how that happens there.
But I can't imagine, like he's got one of the most, famous voices in rock music, and he never planned to be a singer.
It's weird how it just is forced into it.
Yeah. I mean, no one else can sound like that.
No.
But I was listening to your stuff, and you can't learn that, you're born. You have a deep voice, and you have the rasp, and your range is like, even you reminded me a bit of Jack Johnson when you do a lot of like slow stuff. I get a Jack Johnson vibe.
Yeah, Jack Johnson.
Do you?
Yeah.
But he's very like, I hate using the word sentimental, but I mean he's emotional.
Yeah, for sure.
No?
Yeah.
Born to Die was the one. Okay, so how did that come out? So the Born to Die thing.
So I was playing a showcase in Los Angeles, and so I was already going out there for that show anyway, and Jill, JJ's manager, and my manager were kind of speaking and said, hey, we should get them together to do a song or write or whatever. And so before my showcase, we got together at an Airbnb, and we had never met before, and we just kind of sat down and started talking about songs and songwriters and some of our favorite shit, and I had a guitar and before we knew it, the song was written, and I had this little idea. We were talking about life and death and all these things. And I said, well, what about this? And then kind of played off each other. And before we knew it, the song was done. Then I went to play the showcase, and I think 4 weeks later, the thing was recorded, and then another 4 weeks after that, it was released. It was very, very natural. Yeah. So natural. She's got just one of my favorite voices, and like ever. And when I heard it, I don't know, it just feels like when I heard her sing, it felt like I tried and like, it comes from an honest place. Yeah, I feel like even though some of our music sounds different from each other, I feel like we kind of like the same shit, you know? Maybe inspired by the same kind of music. So it was very easy to put the harmonies together and put the songs together.
Is that the first time you collaborated
Yeah.
with someone?
To that extent, for sure, doing like a whole, you know, I've had some different collaborations over the years with American authors and Kygo and Avicii, but those are all were different, different genres and different approach to producing music.
What's your dream collab? Like if you could work with anyone, who would it be?
I don't know. That's a tough question. I have to think about that. I don't have any one off the top of my head, you know.
Or what are you listening to now? Like any new artists or anybody inspiring you lately?
I found this band yesterday called Wonder Horse. Which I just like, I'm trying to be more active on TikTok and Instagram and all that. And I was on TikTok or something. You know, they have the ads and they pop up and like, that one got me.
Wonder Horse.
That one worked because I heard this song. I was like, holy shit. And last day or so, just been listening to all of them. I know it's one writer. I saw Jacob, was his name, but really amazing.
Are they from Nashville?
I have no idea. I know so well.
Okay.
Normally I like dive in and just like want to know everything about them. I think they're English. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure. But yeah, early stages. I'm like a 24-hour fan right now.
So tonight you're performing in Montreal TV studio, and then I think you've got a month off? Or
Yeah, we got like some time and we're gonna work on the back half of this record, and then we again with JJ and the band in Waterloo on the 17th of December.
So your downtime is making more music?
Yes, it's not really downtime, it's fun.
So it's okay. And you're going back to Nashville?
We are going back to Nashville, but not until after the Waterloo show.
Okay. No, any Montreal plans? You gonna hang out, do
No.
anything? Eat at any cool Montreal restaurants? No?
My girlfriend has got a bunch of reservations. I think we're going to go somewhere tomorrow. She's a foodie. She's got a food page and everything.
Oh, cool.
So we'll go somewhere tomorrow. She's got friends in town tonight, but I'll probably have some fast food later on.
Okay. Well, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
And enjoy your stay in Montreal.
Thank you so much.
And I hope your car doesn't get towed.
We'll find out. Tune in.
Oh my dear, without you here, it's been